Hi artists, in this video we're going to look at making a drum using only two things, tape and a plastic container. So for our plastic container I chose just a plastic food container. You could also use a cup. And for my tape I'm using masking tape. The reason I'm using masking tape is it's something I have, and it's also very inexpensive. You can buy a roll for less than $1 at hardware stores and at Walmart and other places like that. You can also tear it easily, so if you hold it with two hands you can twist your hands and it'll tear pretty easily. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go all the way across with that, and what we're using the tape for is to make the head of our drum, and we want to use this tape to make a sweet spot in the middle of that drum head. And the way we're going to do that is we want our pieces of tape to always go across the middle. By them always going across the middle, we're making a strong center to it. You'll notice as you're doing that it's starting to make sort of a star design. And what I'm trying to do is go across the middle every time, making that center really strong. And as I'm doing that, I'm also trying to fill in these gaps that I'm making around it. So going across the middle every time and filling in gaps is the name of this. So we're going to keep doing that as we go around. I think that might have me all the way around, but I think just from the look of things it looks like I might need to cover it in one more place right there. So then what I'm going to do is kind of rub my finger over the top to kind of make sure that all the tape is touching each other to finish off that drum head. And then before I try to play it, the one thing I always like to do is flip it on the side, and I like to do a piece of tape along the perimeter of my container, and I just think that helps to hold all the tape in place. And I'll go around it a few times. So you do end up using a decent amount of tape with this, but a 2-ingredient instrument isn't too bad. Just a plastic container that you'd probably recycle anyway. And then to play it, I just grab a pencil or a pen and you have a drum. Happy playing and happy making!